Okay, I've been given a project by my favorite teacher in the whole wide world to explain what AVTF means to me. I feel like what better way to tell you guys what AVTF means to me than to just explain how I got into it in the first place. Let me clip the mic on actually. Let's story time. This is what got me into AVTF. And you're like, it's a camera, AVTF camera. It was this. This is a Canon Rebel EOS Rebel T4i, a very old camera, but it was gifted to me at Amarie, 5th grade. Wanted to be a photographer, all for it. And a school came to my elementary school. And you wanna know what school that was? RCTCM. It was a magnet school, one of the newest magnet schools at the time. It wasn't like brand spanking new, but then nobody know what it was. Nobody still know really what it is, but you get the point. But RCTCM, new school, I really wasn't paying attention. And then they mentioned AVTF, Audio Visual Technology and Film, or how our school puts it, Audio Video Technology, Visual Video, same thing. Anyway, they came to the school but I remember her telling what AVTF was. Basically, broadcasting. And she talked about editing and their news show and all of this and all of that. And 5th grade Mari was very intrigued. So intrigued that same day I went home talking all about it to my mother. She really wanted me to go at A.R. Johnson. She still does want me to go to A.R. Johnson. But 6th grade came and I was at TCM. It didn't register in my head that I was not going to be at AVTF my 6th grade, 7th grade, or 8th grade year. I found that out in 6th grade though, that the pathway didn't start till I got into high school, 9th grade. Finally got to pick my pathway. I chose AVTF. So I got in the pathway thinking I'm going to learn a lot about, photography. During this time I had already started taking pictures. Different things about the camera, about the ISO and the aperture and the shutter speed. So I knew a little bit about the camera. Luckily for me, it's not what we were doing my first year. The class was just dragging. I'm not gonna lie. I learned a lot about hard and soft skills than I did the camera. My sophomore year. We're moving to my sophomore year. We have a new teacher. The crazy thing about this year is that I was not with my AVT2 students. AV2. Quick backstory about AVTF. So in order to graduate, you have to complete a pathway at the school. Completing the pathway requires 3 years in that path. This is my 2nd year. I was not with AV2 students. I was with AV3 students and broadcasting. Broadcasting was just AV students that were in their 4th year of AVTF and wanted to complete the pathway. So I was with people who knew a little bit more about the pathway than I did. So Amarie was just thrown in the ocean, praying that she could swim. Luckily, I survived and I learned how to swim. That doesn't mean I had to, everything was really easy. I knew a little bit about AVTF, but I hadn't really touched the camera. I really hadn't edited anything besides stuff for my personal use. So I was a little bit, lost in the sauce. But I got to learn. And this is coming up to the question what AVTF means to me. I've been rambling about the past. Let's actually get into what the assignment is about. What AVTF means to me. So, one good reason is learning from other people. Being with people that were more experienced than me, I got to learn a lot of things. I got to be around a lot of people that were very creative. Also, just being able to sit and actually witness them in action was really neat and really cool. One of the coolest things that I got to be a part of was TCM's rendition of America's Got Talent, which was called TCM's Got Talent. And yours truly was the judge on the show. It wasn't just being able to sit in front of the camera and just do things. It was actually watching the production behind what goes behind all this stuff. Actually just witnessing someone who had been doing it for longer than me and learning from them also. It was very intriguing, and that's what it means to me. It's about the creative process and being able to, collaborate with other people and learn a lot of new things. It's so much stuff that you can learn from AVTF. It's just not like putting a camera up and pressing play. And even just going on a deeper level of what AVTF means to me, it's just being able to be something that I wanted for so long and actually be able to do it. Like I said, this started 11th grade now, so 6 years ago. Little Mari really wanted to be in AVTF. So just being able to grow up and actually accomplish what I wanted to do. I wanted to go to CCM and I wanted to be in AVTF, and actually doing that, it means much more than just a pathway, because it's something that I always wanted to do. So it means a lot to me. It's the creativity. It's something that I always wanted to do. It means a lot. So much that I feel like it's hard to put it in words, because it's something that I actually want to do for a while. And I think I just came to the realization. I feel like it's been a learning experience when you look deeper into the class. And I've really enjoyed my time with the class. It's making me sad. I'm going to graduate next year. This is Amarie signing out.